Guys for
a couple of great 2-2
this. Let's see if I can find it
too as well. They're neutral, but it was the wake up 2-2 that got him a lot of the sequence turn around in the corner.
I'll just grab this up.
Yeah, the sound of that. Oh man.
Yeah, the sound of his neck getting
Big
exploded.
Opportunity
That's
here for Wise. He's got a couple of bars. Doesn't spend.
So Sonic Fox, wow, we didn't even get to watch Sonic Fox play. Sonic Fox and Fighters with Kombat already qualified for the first pool. Right now they're in the second pool. That's what's happening.
A little bit too far.
So we came kind of in the middle of it. I guess we're not going to get to see much Fox until I either go back and watch some of Fox's matches or go tomorrow. I might just go back and watch some of it. Yeah, I'm still switching everything Penoki. That's why the Tekken just finished like a minute ago. Let me click on update.
Wonderful flawless blocks. But it ain't over yet from Wise. They're still continuing. Finally got an interruption. He had been trying to before, but once it's active, it's no stop. But this fatal blow will connect. One of the slowest ones. That's why you stand so early on the launch. But look at the damage.
Yeah, it's gonna add up here. Even against 1100 health.
He's coming.
Havoc.
Coming from spine next. Ooh!
Wiped out.
Ah, he'll be fine. This is a guy who can heal everything except for his lips. What a duck! And that's gonna be the round for Wise.
Okay, that looks up to date.
It's not?
Let me try to get everything up to date for you
Okay.
two guys now.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
And then beating you with what's left of his arm.
His stumps? I know, that's so nasty.
He can heal. He's fine.
He starts beating you up with just what's
What kind
left.
of jacked up form of Wolverine does he turn into, man?
He's got one
What's
weakness,
up? Welcome back.
Face
What's up,
being
the
put
other
into
choice? What's up,
Battle
Ren and
Ball.
G? Is Havoc still? I don't know if he was. Maybe he was like super top tier like the first patch. I think now he's just good.
Back into the corner.
He got some good
Wise will
stuff.
be able
He's
to
not really
pressure.
like crazy.
No, very quick on the tech.
Shouts to Tenor Club. Shouts to
Jade, no
Penoki, who's up in here on Twitch still.
And all those
Jumanji.
throws at the end of the string are going to, at some point, potentially force VGY to make the read where the low could come into play. Great pickup here. Need to keep the axe down? Yes. This character can change quite drastically as far as just how strong he is when the axe is
Who won the
down,
playoff
auto
in Tekken?
strings.
The winner
Gains a lot
was
of plus
Mao
frames,
Il.
gains a lot of advancement with him.
It was Mao Il versus Tai. Mao Il won.
Finding himself in a big launch state. No finish from Wise. Thought he was going to go
Got
for
him with
some
the
kind of tether
Victor.
at the end.
Well, not enough bar yet.
Victor Chevalier. I guess the character really did make it. He's also this patch. He's like crazy. He has better. He already had good corner carry. Now he has better corner carry. And then running to
taking lesser of two evils.
going into Iaido is interesting.
His defensive choices, his timings have been perfect. And he'll need just a little bit more, but not a lot, as Wise tried to rush in there and get something going. VGY put it into it.
Really smart to walk back, and he knew the range that he could check out with the stand too. That advancement that's only given to him because the axe was down, ending the route that way. Love that I'm seeing. Very, very rarely do you see Shao's have the patience. I mean, very, very rarely do you see Shao players have patience. But to have the patience to do a full combo 360 right there. Axe was down behind him. He had a knockdown. He only needed one more hit for the win. And what did he do? He backed up. And he did that multiple times in the set so far. He's gotten big sequences with the axe down, and he'll walk away and get that space.
I'm cool with this game. I like assist games.
The stand two again, perfect when he thought there was going to
in general.
And he met him there.
Like I like tag 2 a lot.
Did it with Jade Leave as well. Like what he's doing to turn this around is VGY.
I can help you.
Tekken tag 2.
So Wise had hovered over Havoc and Scorpion for a little while, but instead went back to Cyrax here.
I guess I have more tolerance than some people. Some people don't play a game and they're just like, I hate this game. I play games and I'm just like, this game's fun.
VGY with a great start. He's got the corner already.
I don't hate a game just because I didn't win $1 million playing it or whatever. I guess that's the point I'm trying to
Starting
make.
out with huge stuff. Man, what a series. Wise.
I think he's just dead. Oh, don't drop the command grab. Armor's still a threat. That's plus.
Yep.
Sweet, pretty good there too.
That was a huge drop.
Not quite. Wow, he recovered just in time.
And only a real master
way.
at this point.
No way. Bro.
Full health bar in a dream.
Underneath. What do you got?
He has 0.33 HP. No way. That would be fucking nuts.
Say you die. Round
They're somewhere different for day 2, right? That looks way cooler. Where are they now? They look like they're in the library from one of the actual stages.
The axe works since Chameleon absorbed normal. There's a 4-2, the first one that we've seen from VGY in the set. Really all tournament long.
His mix-ups haven't really been about that.
Yeah,
More
Moon's. I
strike
just
throw
noticed what you
timing
were saying.
with
Moon's
punishing
data
that
was
kind
saying
of
they're fighting in the library today. I guess so. Yesterday they were fighting in an
Kind of
airport.
reset the distance as well. It's got some great push.
Today they're fighting in the
down
library.
4 axeless plus on block as well. And there's
The
the
KI
advantage, too.
library, I guess.
And
I don't
oh,
Had to come off meter to escape that bad situation.
the Shao special.
Wise
Not
back
knowing
over
when the
your
axe is coming
neck.
back to you.
Hasn't gone for the grab very often. There it is, though.
Wake up overhead.
with the Melina.
Oh, so optimal
Give him
on
the
that
chop. Oh, he couldn't?
Did the bar to continue, but the
Combo's too long,
damage
maybe?
at the end.
And backing
Blood
off.
ball
You could, the way that VGY has really been playing this is a lot of backing up. Yes, that one round where he really snowballed, but a lot of it otherwise has
Oh, that's
been
a
him backing
background.
off to a
Okay,
range
I
where he
see.
can get
That's
the
a
whip punish.
background.
And Wise,
That still
unfortunately,
looks
has
way
put himself
cooler.
in a
How come they
situation where
weren't
he
playing
gets
here the
whipped
first day?
punished.
This venue's
He's coming
sick.
with strings. He's tried to dash in there a couple of times. And VGY has had the whip punishes for the rounds.
Yeah, by far some of the most patient.
I know,
Shao
Rip
play that
Airport
we've seen
terminal,
throughout
forget
pro
about that.
competition.
Just excellent spacing, too. You know, it's not just about him waiting. He's waiting at the right spots.
This looks amazing by comparison.
So obligated to stay with the same stuff as VGY, and now it's up to Wise. Again, he hovers over
Whoa.
Scorpion for a little while, but it's going to be Striker that he lets this run on. He's going to need to win 2 in a row to take the set between the two. And again, coming into this thing, they were both 1-1, which means that this game could have huge implications for who
He
makes
should
it
just be
out
dead.
of the pool.
Samsung chopped him across the shoulder with an axe. You should
He's
die.
smart to use a Jacob to get that axe down.
Striker.
He's found most of his success. Well, I'll take that back.
Mortal Kombat's
The
crazy.
2-2s when he's in axe, which is the spacing off of it, have been incredible. But when the axe is down, it's felt like he's been a different menace. Armor Striker.
Yeah, Striker.
Yeah, and that's huge, too,
Striker
because that was
died.
the-
You
it's
saw
gonna take
that?
so long for the grenades to come back.
Strike
It'd
him
take
on
a long time to come back
my
anyway, now that
chest.
Striker got hit, even longer. So a long time here where it's just solo havoc, no
You
assist.
need to mind your own
I love how
business,
VGY
cop.
has played around that blood bubble projectile too. He's known when to go under it. He stopped so many approaches. He's got him with some
Oh, broken neck.
duck under 2-2 checks on the approach as well. Need a tether reset from Wise Gemini.
Honestly, best case scenario for him. He had to play without Striker for a little while, and he did a great
Good
job.
block.
Ooh, good movement by Wise this time.
Blocking out overhead like it's slow.
Checks the entire ground with that slam.
Look at how the choice of cameo has hugely impacted his play
Toes.
style. Oh,
Yeah, get the hell out of the way,
again.
cop.
No grenades, and again,
Done
dunks
told
in
you
the
to mind
face,
your
which means It's
business.
going to take him a long time to come back. In the meantime, VGY's
Chop.
got the combo, the corner, the big damage.
He's gonna
Nice
watch
whip
him with the
punish.
whip.
He's dead, he's
With the
dead.
walking
That
back
was
while
sick.
the axe is
Give my
down. He's
fucking
just
axe
saying, go
back.
ahead, man. Do something. I double dog dare you, and it's a 2-2 to the face
That's
to give VGY match point.
Been the
Or switch the
ground
game.
closeout for at least
He's
3
handsome and
rounds
all,
so
but I don't
far.
want to see his
Very
face right
similar
now. I want to see how he plays Shao Kahn.
Close turn there.
You guys see the absolute power
General
in
Shao,
Mortal
excuse me.
Kombat. And in fighting games, that is simply walking
Damn,
back. And
he hit
you
him with the
saw
Jason
optimal rotation
Voorhees.
route from Shao. He's going to the axe.
He
fight
just did
once the
4-4-2
armor shut down,
over and
double
over.
hitting safe. Beatty with the axe. Plus frames.
I didn't know we were playing MK11. MKX.
Wise in big trouble.
Get on.
Oh, before the
Oh
break,
my
this is so much damage on the axe.
God. Is he just dead? Is he for real
The
just dead?
grenades to no effect.
He might
He's
be.
just not
Oh,
gonna have
wait,
grenades for a long
Bubbles.
time now. Wise
Bubbles.
gets what he can. Not just about the damage here, but also some time for Striker to come back to life.
Striker's pissed that he ate the butt of the axe on the win last time. Got a couple shots in.
There's been a strategic change really from Wise.
Oh
There's been
my
a lot more of him
God.
staying
The
away
side
and
of
staying
your head.
patient and waiting for Striker, but also the impact of the Striker grenades has not been huge.
Oh,
Dead.
nice, the quick reset.
Right? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong life bar. I
Was
mean,
there, but a
bing.
stand two so fast is that normal and so present
Good job,
on the screen
VGY.
is it with the axe tech the championship.
Well, that was a good first match between the two. That's kind of
But
what I
now
wanted to
you're
see
back
from the
to
jump.
Final
Kombat used to great avail by Video Games Yo, defeating Wise Gemini 3-1.
All right, now I can try to
That's
get an
taking
idea of what's
second
happening.
place
So
in
this was the
Group B
first
so
pool
far.
earlier.
Yep, still have more to go. of
And
course.
this one, the way it went down was
Got a few
pretty
matches.
free. Sonic Fox
But yeah, as
destroyed
you said,
everybody.
that is hugely important for who ends up making it out of this
Second
group.
Master didn't make it out. That's the one
Saw a
that
lot of
was
cool
a
stuff from
surprise.
Wise, especially
Pfizer
early on.
Combat made it out.
And
Sonic Fox
you
destroyed
could see the
everyone.
power as this set
Somehow not a
changes of
surprise.
switching
Now in
characters,
pool
switching
2, which
cameos,
is currently happening,
the different strategies that all allows for.
might as well check them all out. Pool 3,
And
pool 4.
showcasing that, you know,
Pool
the spice of life
2,
being variety.
Nicholas, he's
can
out no matter
really
what, I think,
be a
at
factor.
3-0. Even if he goes
Knowing
only
so many
3-1,
different
he's going to
characters
make
at
it
a high
out.
level.
And then the rest is still
That
being
was so
decided.
important. That again, that
Such
walking
a good
backwards,
whip
getting
punish.
whip punishes
There's
was
still
So much of
one.
the damage that VGY dealt was
2
about.
matches left.
And no risks, you know, no huge risks taken, no huge forward movements into something.
Yeah.
It was just 2s, a lot of proximity OSs with the stand 2 as well that were paying off into,
Oh, that looks
I imagine, all 3 versions of Chameleon launch off of it. So it's really smart to play the
Thank
spacing in
you.
there. A different approach to General Shao. That's why VGY is at the top of the game.
Well, he lost more than that because he
And
lost
not
twice.
quite at the top
So
of
he
the
had to lose to
standings,
somebody
but
else. That means that he also lost to
anybody else
Faisal
except
or something like
who's
that.
still at 3-0 and looking good.
And they still
Thank you
have
for
to
the
play
sub,
in this
Fuse
group.
Nevis.
Yes.
So there is a world and timeline where
12,
VGY
24,
could still
36,
take it to the
48,
top of this
baby.
group
That's
as well.
right.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
for
But only a
you've
couple
been
games
around the
left of
universe
this
and
entire
back.
group, guys, and it's gonna be chock a lot. After having to play twice, it's MK Javier up first.
You've seen 4 different
And then we got
dimensions,
VGY versus
something like
Nicolas,
that.
And then Wise Gemini versus.
Yeah, this
Chocolate
looks
Finish.
much better
It's
than
plausible
yesterday.
that we
Yesterday
could
was
still
like,
have several
oh, what's
players end
this?
up
This
at
looks
3
great.
and 2. I don't know if it's likely, but it's plausible.
I hope so. I want to see those tiebreakers come into play.
Yeah, no, we'll see how it goes.
Ooh.
For Chocolate, that's the best that he can hope for.
Ooh. Mortal
0-2 at the
Kombat.
moment.
Yeah, you
0-2.
talking about Mr. Aqua? He looks like one of the guys from
2
the
tough
old
opponents
TV
left.
show Chips.
I'm getting a button check coming up between the 2.
Or 3 and 1, excuse me. So yeah, I guess the best that he can go for is 2 and 2. Looking at the group stage a little bit more closely.
Yeah, he needs a
4
little,
opponents.
He needs a little more help that he can get.
Will not make
Yeah.
a film
If he wants to make it out,
about
but
Beyond. But I've got the perfect title. Score.
Oh, no,
Just
never
gotta hope
mind.
that a lot of stuff
The
goes right. I'm
Highway
not gonna do the
Patrol
math in my
guys
head
for
right now,
Chips
but
didn't
gotta
have
hope that a lot of stuff goes
mustaches.
right.
Well, if everyone else goes 2-2, maybe.
Immersion ruined.
Maybe. There's a slight chance.
Yeah, it's really like does
My
VGY
immersion is ruined. The
lose
guys from
to
Chips that
Nicholas
were Highway
that
Patrolmen
end
did
up
not have
at 2 and 2
mustaches.
as well. And, you know, sort of what the knock-on effects are. We'll get to that if it comes up.
Case in point to Chocolate wants a chance. He needs to win his next 2 matches.
Right,
He-
of
And he's the
course.
only one with 2 matches left. It starts here. Young representative of Argentina. The man's wearing a Messi jersey. Naturally.
This is going to be the last one for Javier, who can end up at 2 and 2 and no better. So same for both. Maximum is 2 and 2.
On the back end of the characters, it's going to be a Chameleon off. On the front, it's Johnny Cage, Scorpion,
big brother-
Chocolate, MK Javier. Let's get into this one.
One of the few
It's a
things
tail
we
end.
have in common.
Whenever you
Of
say
Group B of Final
Mandela
Combat.
Mandela effect, I can't help
See,
but
we're
think
making it to the
of
finals out of
from
this one.
SMT5, the Mandala.
Every game matters.
What was it, the
To get this
Mandala
one.
Project or whatever? That was meant to stop. It's meant to
Simple
stop you as the main
gameplay
character
check.
from making
Chocolate
your own
gets the offense
universe.
started because of it.
You try to make your own universe, and then
opening.
the Mandala effect
And
kicks in, and
all
Shiva
the way
just
to the corner.
destroys the world.
And his tech as well.
Have you ever used the lifting gun?
Every time.
No, I haven't even tried it yet, Trina Box. Don't tell me anything.
That's right. I want to go
You
on.
tell me something about SMT5 Vengeance, and we might have a problem.
Jade does
You're
come
just
back
gonna
up.
have to wait until I get to
Away.
play.
What an anti-air! And Javier keeps it going.
Not gonna get to play today. We're about to watch another 8 hours of Mortal Kombat or something like that, I think.
386, not too shabby.
They probably just don't have everything unlocked on the console.
Well,
Pat
this last
Daddy.
one doesn't negate the shadow
It's not that
dashes
the
out.
alternates are not allowed. There's probably just not unlocked.
Chocolate used those plays perfectly,
What?
but Javier waited until it was all said and done before finally pressing his button and put a spear through
The best part is even if they
$250
tried to spoil me, I wouldn't
sunglasses
even know if they're
Johnny
telling the
Cage's
truth. They'll just bust in and be like,
Backwards
yeah,
gonna
at the
be
end,
neutral, put it
Odin
back first,
launches a
back to
nuke
the
and kills
screen
everyone.
Huge jump timing.
I'd be like, what?
No glaive return.
You telling the
and
truth? They'll be like, no.
Javier is
No.
Do not start a war. You cannot win.
Fight.
Ooh, that looked like a shadow kick. Start up right there. I saw some weird
Sounds like a plot to
animations.
an SMT. Odin launches a nuke and kills everyone. What's up,
Got plenty of bar
A-List?
if he wants to do damage. No, kept it meterless.
How you
with the
doing? We
Melina.
were watching a lot of Tekken
Holds on to the
earlier.
breaker. Shadow kicks are off the only bar Chocolate had, and now he's gonna be in the hands of Javier.
Yeah, that
with
was-
all
it
of
was
this
Thor, though,
meter,
or
all
something,
this
wasn't it?
resources. All this damage.
I can't
not even
remember
over yet.
who launched nukes
missed
in
the
the early
second one.
SMT. That's why I made that
Yeah.
joke. It could be any god. It doesn't
Another
matter.
huge jump timing.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Not only does he not take this round yet, but lost a lot of life in doing so. Oki, Chocolate right up close.
But that was a dangerous spot to be doing that sweep at as well. Had the lift to back it up, I guess, just in case. But still, we've seen that the lift has not been safe versus Johnny Cage in this tournament. Beautiful flawless block to give him one more chance.
out,
And it
he's
was
out.
a flawless block that saved him and forces the break off.
How you gonna live? No, you're not gonna live.
Nice
You're not
little
gonna live.
situation.
You're gonna
The
teleport it on.
glaive The teleport.
That's messed
Lots
up.
of hitboxes.
Yeah, that was
and
pretty
screens.
cheap. He
You
just
talked
had
about one of the
every
answers to Jade
that's the
being
opposite of
jumping
zoning.
The first hit of it, and he covered that perfectly.
That's like a
with
cheating
teleport.
version of zoning. Instead of zoning, you just cover the entire screen.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter where they go.
Went for the brutality 2 to get started. He's warming up. Nice shot of
Yeah,
good
where
action on the
Funkdok
glaive.
really loves Mortal Kombat.
One of the best things about Johnny, I don't think we talked about it enough.
I
is
played
the
him
fact
once
that
in
he has
MK9.
one of
We
the
had a good
quickest
match
special
together. It
moves
was
in the
fun.
game from
MK9 or
three-quarters
MKX,
of
I
the screen.
forgot.
Yeah, that's huge.
If you're reactionary based, talk about a
That was
tool
good times. Those were better days.
in your arsenal, use it. And that's the third time he's at a perfect jump.
He was
hit
like, I must
over.
defend the Midwest. That's how
Still
serious he
punish.
fought
Keep it
against
up.
me. He's like, I must defend
Beautiful.
the Midwest.
Oh, Javier, though, with a huge starter.
Reversal forward 4 hitting.
Word, Josh.
These two are swinging for some big damage.
Meterless and cameo-less damage right there, 380.
Yeah, that was a fun turn.
Oh, poor.
I had matches against a lot of the big Midwest guys at some point. Like Kalisto, I don't even remember this, but apparently Kalisto, I beat him up in a Street Fighter Cross second tournament once. It was so long ago that I don't even remember. Oh my goodness.
Got the corner as always.
Sorry, broke me a little bit.
Muay Thai, baby. The Muay Thai always gets the
We got
corner.
rules
Johnny
about
Cage.
forwards that we can say. Not this dude.
Yep. Come on.
Oh, but didn't believe in the rest.
Perfect jump back, and they're not called out by Javier this time, but followed in for some pressure, side switchy as well.
I wonder if Scorpion can punish that. Because every Johnny does that gimmick where they do the quarter circle forward 3 and then they
Yeah,
cancel it
John
to
Cage is
another
too
quarter
fast for
circle
Baton
forward
on that
3.
one.
I wouldn't be surprised if Scorpion could just do a spear and punish that.
Double glaive. Backs off.
Got
Tried again. This
Nice
teleport.
conversion.
Glaive plus teleport suddenly in this set has been huge.
And for no meter, he's still pumping out some damage.
Yeah, Scorp definitely gets that. You know, he doesn't have all the options every other character does, but he does not lack for the damage.
Ooh, had him right for the taking out of the forward 4. Not ready to finish it though. Russell throw, chocolate.
Damn, this guy's
Does
blocked.
have the resources to kill. He's got a fatal blow.
Yeah, he's a dangerous man. If he finds the right hit, it's going to be the game.
They're
Javier
dancing.
knows.
9 seconds.
Playing very safe.
Another good
He will
throw.
absolutely take grabs at this stage.
3 seconds. I think he's good. I
Too
think
much
he's
time
good.
off the clock.
Overhead, good
Yeah.
block. Bing.
Tough spot.
I love watching the character just fall over. Oh,
Fight.
I ran out
So
of time.
starting now in the corners, Javier.
I'm dead now.
Still stuck there. Still stuck there.
He's real good at hit confirming. Javier,
Beautiful work.
his hit confirm skills are really good, but he's not.
Alien had just been hit, so no, wasn't a breaker available for a little while, and that means the rest of it's not worth doing.
Just called out an empty jump with wake up grabbed at Javier.
He's not opening
Mad
him up.
lad.
Is what I'm trying to say. Even though he's ahead on
Backs
rounds.
off both of them on Jade.
Got him here though.
There we go.
And hook, line, and sinker
Goodbye,
gets
meter.
one an anti-air attempt.
He could still win right
Scorpion's on
now
that mind
if
game, I
he
don't know,
hits like a
since
fatal blow combo.
1992.
If he hits a fatal blow combo, he can win on the spot. He's trying for it.
Oh, bye, Chameleon.
Yeah, important to do. A little bit of damage, prevent
Yep.
him from coming back quickly.
Put her to sleep. Taking that big girl.
Fake outs. Damn, he's just blocking.
Completely
He
tied
don't
up
want to
here.
die.
Oh,
He wants
big
to
start.
start.
Javier's
not-
got
not
a couple
deaf
of
yet, not
bars
deaf.
too. No, he's gonna go for a reset instead.
Oh, now it's dead. Wow, that was
She's already
clutch.
got the bar to kill. Not gonna need it whatsoever.
That was
The
a very
last
clutch
thing lacking
reset.
with This character
He
is
took
some
away his
damage
chance to come
when
back.
And if he finds the hit, Javier up 2-0 now in this one.
Wins.
Does it put him at 2-2
Oh,
on a victory
ZZ
here?
said I want a MK Trilogy
Has
remaster.
one loose
I-
game
MK
against
Trilogy
PGY.
Fight.
is one of the most hacked.
Against
You know
his
how
name.
like people look for ROM hacks for like old
And that dude
consoles and
really good in
whatnot.
this group.
I'm pretty sure that for N64, MK Trilogy is one of the most hacked games where there's so many different ROM hacks of that game. Just everybody has their own idea of what type of characters or what type of balance
text
they want to
there.
see.
Very teleport heavy, but unfortunately for Javier, it didn't work. Uh-oh.
That's the drops. That last hit wouldn't have dropped if he had some Mountain Dew.
Comes back. Javier again with the grab. This time into the corner. Can he get there? Not in time. Looking to play those footsies. Chocolate in. His grab works for a little bit. Big standing reset.
Yeah, it's like that.
People
There's a lot of
disrespecting the hit
random
advantage
Mortal
the
Kombat
moment,
trilogy hacks.
Throw mid-screen, and even Johnny can get up and check you.
Oh, yeah.
Not your turn. Whiffing there.
They need to make more packs of Fighters Destiny. I love that game.
Checking each other right now.
4 points.
Oh, it's not blocking. You got to punish on a button attempt, I think, there from Chocolate. No breaker. Oh, you got it.
Gotta break now.
Yeah, that's not happening today. Maybe in 10
Could
seconds.
happen later in the round.
Ah,
Okay,
Yeah.
trying to play the
No,
same mix-up, but
he didn't have meter.
Whoa.
Of course,
No
he
extra
spent his
resources.
bars. Wee!
didn't expect to be in Jade, perhaps.
Yeah,
Was
He tried to chip
one
him. Chip
button
him.
off on the chip calculation with 9 seconds left. Javier's got a
Get
chance.
your hands
Throw
off
would have
me.
killed some time, but so did the tech of the throw. The jump.
Damn, that was a
Be
brave
clean.
jump.
Chocolate
He didn't really need to jump there, but it worked
Ready to
out.
fight another day with 5 seconds left.
What does the star mean? So he can build up the star by doing certain moves or doing extensions on certain moves, that type of thing. It builds up faster if he does the move extensions. And then when he has the star power, he can go into a special mode that's kind of like a Canadian mode. When he's in that mode, he can, until it runs out, every special move that he does is the enhanced version of the special move, and he can also cancel specials into specials up to 3 special moves. So he can do stuff like Nut Punch, Shadow Kick, Shadow Upper, and it'll all be a combo, and they're all the enhanced version of the move too. So he's just getting free EX moves the whole time.
And here we go.
The Nut Punch still has the invincibility, I think.
Tries to catch him again with a he does the second time around. The sequence is continuing here. We're going coast to coast with this one. And he's holding on to the resources. He's still got Fatal. He's still got 3 bars. And he rotates into the Jade Glaive intentionally, I think.
There's a way they can use it guaranteed that's kind of combat at a high level, which is that they use the stand for, which is the basic roundhouse kick. So they'll do something like jump kick into stand for, and then from that they'll cancel to the star power, and from that they can get a guaranteed combo, whatever combo they like to do. Everybody kind of has a different combo they like. Some are easier than others.
Finally deciding right when to jump back on the Jade Glaive. He's got some breathing room. Nice fall on the Hellfire, but the anti was
That was a
too
good fake
early
out.
of an attempt right there.
Another
Jump kick
break
finds the spark
early.
from Javier. Pressure's on. There goes the meter. That Chocolate's been holding on
When he
for
breaks
so
like that,
long.
it hurts Johnny a bit because Johnny mid-screen,
He was holding it.
his best combos
Half a star power to work with
cost
too.
meter mid-screen.
Has had the opportunity
He can
to
use
load, nor
Cameo,
has he
but
kind of built the game plan
you're not always
around
gonna
it.
have that
It's
with
been quite
Chameleon.
simple.
You want to have access to the
Okay,
enhanced
suddenly the grab.
Shadow Upper.
Javier getting a little bit of damage where he can. Both with
Lot
the
of
same
Jade on
idea.
the screen.
Yeah, they both
Two
rotated in just
chameleons.
around the same moment.
Oh, the
4-1-2, he got him.
exactly the same right now.
Time to go for the nuts.
Blue to pink, yes.
And the tech this time. Now Javier
Yeah,
has
he's
really made
aware
a big
of
habit
the
of
back
that.
throw.
Chocolate
He didn't
was
try to
ready.
anti-air because of Scorpion. He might have been expecting a teleport or something like that. Nice
Okay.
neutral jump.
Tried to
Nice
get there,
combo.
but the jump kick and Johnny's denies
He
it.
broke. He didn't
Oh,
like
Chocolate.
it. Didn't want to see the damage.
Another timeout situation on the
Goal!
way, but he gets him on the landing again.
He mashed
That's
it
the
and
third
worked.
time in this set that he's been able to catch him in some recovery on the way in, and has got him on the board. He's alive and still
2-1.
breathing in this one.
Been playing a lot of mix-ups around that up block or not, and that time Javier was hoping there was one.
We don't want to see the
Chocolate
monitor.
denied
Show
it.
me their faces. Cameraman, what you pointing at?
So, still not out of this thing.
Y'all need to help that poor man. That poor
Again,
man needs a
Chocolate
better harness or
comes
something.
in
He looks like he's
0-2.
dying.
Needs
Camera
to
shake
win
everywhere.
this,
He's
and then
just,
his final one, which
my
will be
arms.
versus
Y'all didn't feed me
Wise, to
lunch.
have any kind of chance.
I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me.
What
I'm
he's
just talking
hoping for is
shit.
that everybody else ends up in 2
I'm a
and 2 as
maniac.
well, except for Nicholas.
He's still impressive from Chocolate.
You should never listen to anything that Spooky says.
3
Whoa,
games on the board regardless of how this
whoa.
goes. So, I mean, showcasing that he can
And
keep
you
up
should
with
be
the
very
best players
careful
in the
about how
world,
you
and
attack this guy on
that's why he
Wake Up,
deserves
because
to
he's
be
the one
here
to do
at Final
4-1-2 on
Combat.
Wake Up. That's
Let's play
nuts.
ball, see if it continues here. As a potential comeback has only just begun. And look how much respect you have to give that Johnny Cage stand one. He did not want to press the button. And likewise with the stand two of Scorpions. Very rarely do you see him go beyond it, just because of the, how much he gets off the hit advantage of it, if it works. He's possibly OSing it, and then you see an anti-air. Well, what a great button Scorpion has in the stand.
Projectiles don't work on either of us right
There's
now.
that spear in him. Look at how far
This
that
is-
goes.
That was canon. Who's seen the first Mortal Kombat movie? Get over here! He tried to do that to Johnny Cage, remember?
For Javier, back to it.
Again, drop the forward dash.
I thought it was cool in the first Mortal Kombat movie that the spear came from the palm of his hand.
Oh, will be match point.
In the newer games now, he just carries around a spear with you know, a rope on it, which makes sense, right? That he would use that as a weapon. But I thought it was cool that Mortal Kombat movie. They're like, where's the spear come from? It just comes from him.
That Javier has created himself, forged it in the fires of Netherrealm. Perfect.
It may have seemed more like he had some type of mystical, like ninja fire powers or something.
Probably threatening poke special.
He still kind of does. How come he could just make flames appear out of nowhere?
Katana.
They never really explained that. How come Scorpion can just summon Hellfire? No explanation. Same reason that Sub-Zero can summon Ice for no reason, I guess.
Both of them in
No explanation
now.
needed. He's a Lin Kuai. That means he can do that.
Here's the Katana skin. All right, Chocolate taking his turn.
I was going to rotate into the Katana, but it lesser damage than Melina's size. Time for Chameleon to come back, I think, from both.
I'm going to
right
really
there.
test
That's
y'all
what
on Mortal
the Black
Kombat
Nothing was for
knowledge.
a
Who
few
knows why
seconds.
Scorpion wears a yellow
We got some
outfit?
tools to play with. We let him rip. Anti it perfectly.
Only someone that's really old knows the
Bill's
answer
so
to this.
bold
Why does
to
Scorpion wear a
continue to
yellow
try to
outfit?
anti that jump kick, even though it goes against him.
Oh, Chocolate has found 3 hits that could have been significant stuff, but he just didn't believe in it. He was looking for staggers, not big hit confirms.
Anti attempt, no.
Thank you. Yeah, man. Somebody knew quick. Resurging us. That's right. It was to mock Sub-Zero and the Lin Kuai. That's why he wears yellow.
He was able to, but he didn't go behind him on the parry because the stage 2 reached from so far away. 8 more seconds.
Chocolate.
He was trying to say they were cowards, so he wears yellow.
And he will find the match win. 3 games to 1.
Yep, TRC Akira also got it on
2-2 in the group, and I think it leaves him at 8-8.
Good job,
overall.
MK Javier.
We'll get the verification for that in a little bit, but 2-2 in the group stage for Chocolate. 0-3. Again, he has 1 remaining versus
sorry,
Wise,
Chocolate.
That
Doesn't sound like making it out
for the next round.
That sounds like body.
Not going to happen for him, unfortunately, here.
So
Yeah,
this
no,
next
he's
one
body.
going to be even bigger.
So,
Considering
who was
Yeah,
that?
this next one that we're
Javier.
gonna
So
have up
Javier
on
has
stage
2
It's
and
definitely going to be
2.
very important.
so if VGY
So if
overcomes Nicolas
video
right here, it
games
would be
yo
Nicolas and
beats, they might have to do a
VGY making
tiebreaker or
out
something
at a double
like that.
3-1.
If video games yo wins,
Exactly right.
but if
Things are gonna
Nicholas
get
wins,
much more interesting
then it's gonna be wild.
if it goes the other way and VGY falls to 2-2 and we get down to a tiebreaker situation with MK Javier.
There's nobody else who can end up at 3-1. So Nicholas, the worst case for him is that he is at 3-1.
Yeah,
which
so
means that he's
day
effectively
1 is
qualified
round
at the
robin
group
style.
stage,
Fuse
but,
Nevis,
you know, him,
20
that's not gonna be
players,
satisfying.
and 2 make it out
Wants to
of
get as many
each
Ws as
pool
possible.
to get to top 8. Then tomorrow will be the top 8.
Taking a
So
look back at
tomorrow's
this thing,
top
lots
8 of
Great challenges here and there.
DreamHack Street
There
Fighter,
was also a significant series towards the
DreamHack
end
Tekken,
where Chocolate
and also
had
Final
some
Combat
big
MK1
potential
all
buttons
happening
that could have been
tomorrow.
into damage. He just wasn't looking for hit confirms at that exact moment. He was looking for staggers instead. Kind of different, different reasons that you're pressing the buttons. Unfortunately for him, it's not. Wasn't into a big damage situation.
Mr.
So,
Aqua's
again,
well
0-3,
dressed. I like that.
not
The
gonna happen
vest
for
that he's
him
got.
in terms of getting into the
That
next
looks good.
round. We move on to the next match. It is, as you mentioned, VGY versus Nicholas.
This is a big one right here for a spot in finale if VGY wins this right now.
Yeah.
LCQ winner, you'll see them during the last
Nicholas
pool.
effectively qualified already. 3-0. He's only lost 1 game. That was his first game to
That'll
Wise, and then
be-
since then he has gone 9-0.
A bit from now, probably.
At all the practice that have occurred in
Another
the
4 hours or something from now,
I couldn't
around
find
that time.
where these two had potentially met before. This might be their first.
Dang, I'm about to
you know,
watch a lot of
match.
Mortal Kombat, huh? I better be ready. Ready to take a nap. That's what I'm ready to do.
Nothing to go off in any
Sleepy time.
previous encounters. But VGY has had such a good run throughout this pro competition. The top 8s, he went to Combo Breaker, already qualified. Just trying to play spoiler. It still almost made top 8 there, was still dominating. Or sorry, did make top 8 there.
What's up, Ash?
Going to button check quickly.
Big up.
Yeah, VGY when
What's
it
up,
came to
West
CB, 5th
Aubrey?
place
What's up,
overall.
Ten of Clubs? KKB. They call me
Top 8
Moosey.
at ECT and
Fuse
UFA
Nevis,
and
Ghost
Combo
Avalon,
Breaker.
Surge
Top 8 for the
Mus,
premieres.
Huge.
Big Bang Blitz,
First
Wind,
in his regional final.
Wakanda
Qualified.
Gaming,
Nicholas
TRC
first in points
Akira.
overall. Just so consistent every time. 3rd at Brazil offline. 1st at Combo Breaker. 1st at his regional finals.
They're button checking
First.
right now.
First in points.
Second.
But video games,
and
yo,
second
this
when it
guy's
came to his
always
regional
sick,
qualifier.
no matter what tournament he plays in.
First in global points. Got second
Man,
in
I wish
Evo
I had one of
2023.
those dual
Second in
sense.
Combo
The
Breaker
ones with the
2023.
black touchpad, they look
Yeah,
cooler
this is somebody
than
who
the
the first
generic white
time
one.
that he traveled big, did it big with the grand finals that his brother got into at CEO back in 2021.
The very first one.
3 years. It doesn't feel like it's been 3 years that we've been watching these guys, but
That infamous
there it
event
is.
where everyone went, who are these kids?
Yes.
And now we know.
We had heard the rumors, but that was the first time that we saw it in person. So Shao
God bless the ring.
up on deck. Shao Motaro, in fact, for VGY.
You can't play
So
Tifa
he's
in
gotta
Tekken,
win this
but
thing.
you can play Tifa in Urgas.
If he's going to make it out of the pool, if he's going to guarantee his way out of the pool, is how I should phrase it. Still has a chance otherwise.
And very good synergy here, plus enough on the low shot. So he can stand 2 pressure afterwards, gets the combo off the overhead. And Shao Kahn, you don't really see it, but he has the best, I feel like the best synergy with the turret as well. Some of the easiest pickups and the massive damage.
I've seen your Twitter clips.
Oh.
I've seen those.
It's got synergy, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's sick, dude, yeah.
This was the original boss team of the game. I don't think that hit something new it did. And wait a second, that's not an armored launcher. That's an invincible wake-up launcher. Oh, that's gross. I haven't seen that before.
Oh, that was great.
Whoa.
Motaro shots doing their work.
Yeah, putting you a double
God
digit
bless the
plus.
ring. Exactly.
Oh, and that's a mix-up.
That's all you gotta say.
Stand 1 into the low shot's gonna be a mix-up. Stand 1, 2 into the low shot will be a mix-up. Opening all of this up, and all she wrote for that one.
Woefully incompetent. Round 2. Fight.
Hasn't taken any kind of risk with the overhead as well. Right back at you with the Jade Glaive.
And they're in time, though, Nicholas.
I bet the Motaro is not bad when he's going for block strings and whatnot. But as far as reflect properties,
Oh, he's
the only thing he can really
That's what's tough for
reflect
Shao.
that effectively is the
poke game
Jade
is not where he
projectile.
specializes in.
There's not really a lot else that he's gonna reflect and have it do something good.
And made it work there.
That was the pushback of the 1-2, it looked like that got him something.
So out of resources now is Nicholas. Finds the moment, though, as it seems like he always does. And again, he's got the corner. Again, he's got good damage.
And not breaking his VGY. He's holding this for now. Nice block on that low shot. Still a mix-up off of the back one as well. Has a naturally lifted overhead inside of it.
Good shot.
And stole a little bit of a turn with the down 1. Ever-present threat just outside of Shao's face.
And not risking a single thing as VGY in this offense either. Have expected him to at least throw 1 forward 2.
Yeah,
no
but
teleport to the
Nicholas
side
is
switch,
playing
but
smart.
We'll find a reversal.
He didn't stretch the leg.
Meeting his fate here in round number 1. As Nicholas takes. Or
Yeah, he's not too popular, so most likely this is the only Shao Kahn you're gonna see the whole time.
Yeah, his stand 2 OS here into the low shot, gonna do much less
But
damage.
this guy's willing to play around the Shao weaknesses. Take advantage of his strengths. Dumb block strings.
Okay, huge moment here for VGY.
Chop.
Pressure's on.
Where you going?
Ready for
Oh no!
Really tight pickup.
Dog. That's so
Nicholas does
terrible.
Great work with it. Great work. 420
420.
into continuing pressure.
You can't just be saying that number like that, David. 420.
Good damage on the grab. Still corner control.
Don't you know I'm trying not to smoke so much?
It's out of the corner. Yeah, VGY was looking elsewhere.
And that low shot can check from so far away, even there. I like the read from Nicholas afterwards, going for the back 3, thinking he was going to follow it up with some
Can't just be
advancement.
saying numbers like
Motaro's
that,
gonna
or I
get a
can
lick in.
punch him in the stomach.
Making himself. Oh, it's huge.
He's dead. He's actually dead.
Nicholas goes right into fatal. And he
Oh,
will take
whenever you hear the
Really
crowd.
could have gone either way until that very last moment.
Motaro is taking some health here, so not quite as beefy as this team. I think sitting at 1050 is the Shoutaro. But it was enough to kill. Great game 1 though.
Boom.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth, and certainly some
That
moments
one
where
post
VGY
is so
could have
awesome.
taken it.
Who is it that flings
As you said, those
the
buffer
award
shields
at him
don't
as hard as
stand to
possible?
The shot.
Bring it,
Knockdown
boom.
on hit.
His
Pressure
hand like
on block,
snaps
but
back from
yeah, not
grabbing
into
it.
a lot of damage themselves.
Whoever that is throws hard and accurate.
Make sure that she gets hit. And Nicholas again.
go, Johnny.
Didn't we just spend the whole last game here?
We're back. Ooh, floated right in place. VGY ready for just a stand 1. And here, all this Motaro shot low sequences just not leading up to damage so far. It's been annoying. It's been working. But we haven't seen the big stuff. He reflected the moment that he saw that glaive active. or even be a threat. When he sees green, he's getting mean. So Motaro not doing any kind of teleport shenanigans either.
Still in this corner.
Overhead
Just
kick.
a funky timing on the overhead Melina. A moment where VGY was not looking for it.
That's basically that move. Overhead kick.
But
it's another character does it instead of you doing it.
Everything.
That's why it actually
he fell through it for a second, but he was able to recover in time.
If it was like Connor's Revenge, he just did overhead kick. You block it every time.
Can he get out of the corner? This has been his home. He has lived at the corner of Sauron's treasure. Oh, sorry, Smaug's treasure. Wrong Lord of the Rings reference. Fan pressure still safe at -6.
Matlock. Yeah, exactly.
He's checking the buttons of Shao with the down 4, which is always smart to do. It's been stand too heavy. And it's a lot of highs coming from the big boy from range.
Damn, he flawless blocked so much.
Neutralizing the damage on block, and then just feels like he's able to get back into this pressure range right away whenever he wants.
And that pressure's back on indeed. And that sweep seems to be a nice thing for VGY to throw that gets him a little bit of distance with the pushback on it safely.
Yeah, it doesn't risk getting parried.
Good blocks.
Regular throw.
It's a valuable back throw though.
Now he's
He
got
gets
the
his
corner.
side. Now, yeah, where you going, bro?
Can
Don't you see I have an axe? I have an axe and I have a big four-legged
It
friend.
works so far.
Stop that string nice and early. No mind game there.
Motaro.
Poor Motaro.
The horse is out of here for a little while.
This dude is basically a fucking centaur.
That's their weakness.
Man, I just thought of Jarrell Centaur, MTG baby, Jarrell
There you
Centaur.
go.
Only someone really old knows about that card. That,
Interrupts. 1-2.
that's
Yeah, you
basically
get the sense that
Motaro,
Nicholas was
Jarrell
about to turn it
Centaur.
on.
Final round.
He's about to flank your ass.
So close again in both games so far. Whip punish comes. Just built 3 bars. And they're spent immediately. So VGY now has corner again. Cautious as he's expecting the Jade. He was right.
I'm not going to punish, but you aren't dealing with it, that's for sure. And he's rarely found the hit when he's put up the damage buff. But you know what putting on damage buff does? It just puts a worry in your opponent's mind, and it's about doing some mental damage as well.
Yeah, flanking is a fun mechanic. It encourages you to attack.
Go all the way to the other side of things.
Oh, you have a bunch
How
of
about the
1-1
sweep
token
or full sweep?
blockers.
Do
That's
you mind
cute.
giving the down 1? I think he's learning what the frames are. That definitely is a plus.
Oh!
Now where things can change is if he gets the axe down, which he hasn't gotten the axe down a lot in this match, not doing just a stand 2 axe ground pound, because you want to know why? Johnny Cage, one of the only characters in the game that can punish it with reversal shadow kick.
Still there. Sweeps. All of VGY's damage has been from individual hits. Sweeps, stand 2s, and the like. As he still finds himself stuck and running out of life. Maybe not for long.
Died.
Out of the corner. Look at the time, though. 14. He is running out of time to make this work. What an
Whoa, he's dead. He's dead, right? No, he broke. He had meter.
10 seconds now.
Can he
He only
chase
has an 80
Nicholas?
HP life lead.
One
Get your hand the
attack
hell
as
off
well.
me.
The turret.
He
got him! He got him!
Gonna launch. No, he just went for the string, and he's gonna close
He
out
got
the
him.
back
He got
one
him.
too.
That was crazy.
Here's the thing about what just happened on
Holy
the stream.
shit.
If he didn't finish the string, it would have launched. In the crumple of forward 2, you stand into the second turret shot, and it would have.
Yeah, but it didn't
launched
matter.
completely.
He just
But,
wanted to
hey, nasty
get the lead
situation
while
to
he
be
had
in.
2 seconds
The
left.
best possible time to use the Motaro turret in a closeout situation.
That was
Even
smart
if you don't get the mix to work, the second shot's gonna make it
He's
safe,
either gonna
and you add
duck
up the
or
chip,
he's
and
gonna
you start to close out that
gonna
way.
have
Very
to
smart
stand up
go
to
for
block the
VGY, and
fireball
he
or
saved
something like
it
that.
when it mattered most.
It was gonna work out. Yeah, you can, but you have to have the breaker available on the first hit. Once it goes into animation, you can't break anymore.
Trying to battle his way out. Mission accomplished. He's thinking about Jade.
So let's say you have 299 meter, and then the hit that is the super gives you the 300 meter, you can't break anymore. It's too late
No,
already.
Nicholas denies. His defense always so strong.
And even though Shao had a damage buff, didn't add damage to the throw because it's only on axe normals.
Is this much blocking normal for MK? At this level, yeah. They don't want to just get hit like idiots. They actually block.
Jade. That's the idea.
They're looking for the overheads and the lows too, and they're only picking their spots. When they press a button,
Finally,
it's a
3 bars
calculated
spent
risk. You know what I mean? They don't just press
I'd say
buttons
he's
for no
been
reason
saving
because
the
they'll
turret,
die.
and he's been saving the
So
teleport
they
like
take a
crazy.
risk,
That's
and
the very
sometimes they
first
pay
one
the
to
price
set.
for that risk.
I thought
But
that's
you know,
smart.
that's why they
Showing them
calculate the
conditioning
risk.
is
They don't just
VGY.
do it at bad times.
mix-ups again
Always.
haven't
They
really
only
been
do it
about that.
sometimes. Against Johnny Cage, also Johnny Cage, he has one of the best fast mids in the whole game. It's like an 8-frame mid, the forward
this thing with the
and it doesn't have like a lot of horizontal range, but it has good enough horizontal range for like this kind of matchup, right? So
hits.
pretty much
That was a lot of
whenever
chip, actually.
whenever video games you're in a situation where Johnny has like the advantage, he has to respect pretty often because the knee is that
Just
powerful
tickles
against
that
him.
Molina one.
He's not too fast, too shallow. Like he got some fast buttons here and there, but he's definitely not as fast pound for pound as Johnny is. Johnny's one of the fastest characters in the whole game, frame data
Just
wise.
at the right spot.
So that's why he's respecting our defense so
Big quick recovery there and all over his VGY. No break to worry about. Here comes the damage. Oh, do you think Nicholas took the third hit on purpose?
I want to believe it, man. Why not?
If there's some tech there, I'm about to go home and do some exploration myself.
Yeah, it would have been on block. It would have been plus, of course.
Oh, another
Tries
red.
it.
that's a
again?
combo. That's guaranteed. Damn, he's dead. He's actually
Looks like
dead.
He's given up on this round.
No,
He's still alive.
maybe not. He couldn't do
Still
chop there.
alive, actually.
I don't really understand how all the shower routes work. I guess if he does too many hits in a combo, he can't do the chop
Just
at
gets
that.
the wake up came and he needs to
He's
avoid some shit
flawless
here.
on the 2. Oh, man, he
Oh my
lives.
god, he's still dead. He's still dead.
Those wounds won't heal. Final round.
And that
Damn,
axe,
is
even though
he
it
just
weighs
really
probably
tall, or is
800
Nicholas
pounds on the
real
stage,
small?
It looks like it weighs a feather's weight in the hands of General Shao with that stand too, coming out, and I believe 9 frames of Outworld Justice. Remember in story mode when it said that he won like 16 wars before it started? Yeah, it was with that axe
He
in his
broke.
hand, baby.
He didn't want to see it.
Oh, there we go.
Good
There's the
roll.
answer for it.
Double dash.
Coming up into the down 4 to get under it.
Whip punish. Chop. You can get it
VGY
from
gets
that
to
for
pump
sure.
out damage. Situations here for him.
And
Goes turn.
unlike the other sweep, with Axeless, it is plus on block, still his turn.
Yep.
Boy, you can get some pressure going in the corner. But he survives it. All things considered.
They
it's
both have a
Nicholas.
good defense going on right now. But if it keeps up like this,
Pressure
video
back
games,
on.
you're always going to get it
Motaro
just
coming
by
back
virtue
so
of
quick. That was the buff
extra
that he got a couple
HP.
patches ago. Sweep
And,
again.
you know, he's
Just
dealing
control
well
Motaro.
with
We see it
defense, just
coming
like
more
he
and more
is.
to life as the set progresses.
Mix up. He's blocking. He's defending. Night! No!
And not the rest.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Another
He got it.
opportunity.
He just needs to chill now.
Hitter
Starting
rush
to
the
run out of
wall.
life.
Just chill and
That
defend
would've been
well,
the
and
death
he can
dealer.
win.
Survives turret.
Motaro
Again, and it's
got
going to be GG's VGY.
2-1.
General Shao Motaro.
If he wins the next game, it's going to be him and Nicholas ending up at 3-1.
Yeah. And
both of
then
them
they'll
making it into
both
the next round.
qualify.
And this group will essentially be over now. As unfortunate as that would be for the rest of the competitors. It's 1 game away.
Only Wise versus Chocolate remains.
I've been so impressed with how much of the health bar of Nicolas he has taken in chip damage from this team. Not something that you think of.
Yeah, it hasn't really been about forcing those mix-ups. He's gone to overhead low a couple of times as VGY, but mostly it's been a button, yeah, individual hits. It's kind of
Chop.
overhead again.
Starting to come out a little more.
I like how he's using the overhead
Chameleon
teleport.
was hit for the start of that. So
That's like a
Nicholas
little
didn't
thing.
break the
It's
rest.
also good with Kung Lao,
Still
but
plus,
when he uses
still
it that way
plus
with
there.
Motaro, it's good because I'm pretty sure
just
even if
soaks
he
in it when that axe
blocks,
is down.
it's still gonna be like a
Footsies
safe mix-up,
play,
right?
Waiting out the Jade.
Maybe not plus, but
Caution here from VGY.
Who dashed under but didn't
Got
leave in the anti-air smartly against the jump kick. And when he got his turn, took it accordingly.
if you do
We're
that
back
with
to the
if you do
corner.
that with Kung Lao
Could've set
and
up a
they
turret or something,
block
and
the
knows what
overhead,
Molina, it's gonna give
I'm pretty
Nicolas a
sure
shot
that they
here.
could do something to punish the Kung Lao. Damn. Muay Thai time.
The
Deal
backdash
with
almost
these
got him something there.
knees.
We didn't believe in the follow-up. Backdash 4-3, no.
Knees and elbows.
Turret giving VGY some breathing room here. He himself can kill on a single hit.
Not quite.
No, bad
Anti-air
jump.
too. He was at exactly
He's on
the right
point.
spot.
This guy's
Again,
so
if he takes
ready.
this round, he will make it to the next round.
The top 8. Much more money, prestige.
Molina's
The
coming.
finale here. 1 game.
He's got to be ready.
Versus with sweep.
Here she
But a smart
comes.
going
Watch
so
out.
far.
Oh,
throws
nice.
her from so far away. That took a little bit of audacity. Push him out of the corner.
Okay.
That back three went so
He's
far.
back to Jade.
Yeah, he's rarely
Fireball.
attacking in with that.
Good reversal. He can't get a combo.
A couple things
When
we
he
haven't
does it
seen
as
very
reversal,
often.
he can't get a combo. He
Yeah,
has to
what
hit
else
it
will be the
either in a
final round?
combo
Tech,
or like raw.
Nicholas trying to force
That
his
was
way
like a
back in
nerf
here.
they gave him a while back because people were
Yes,
doing reversal
French
wake
takes
up knee
advantage.
into full combo. That shit was gross. That was actually kind of gross.
Stolen turn there by VGY. Maybe Nicholas was there though.
Finally just checking with the mid there. He's got the katana lift.
Yeah, top 8 tomorrow,
Choosing to do a
Ralpha.
lot.
Today is
For the
just
throw.
to determine who's gonna be in top
Suddenly
8.
very grab heavy. He's gonna force back to the Jade. Immediately reflected.
Legs.
Comboed into it too.
Oh, no way, right? No, too slow, too slow, too slow.
A little too slow.
Damn, and now he's in trouble.
is there.
Gonna make him pay the price for that
Nuts.
one. Take the round, leave him in the corner.
He made sure it
star
killed.
power as well, about 95% of it.
He even spent meter just in case.
Final
Yeah, the
round
throws
is
are
game
different.
Again, he's already qualified for the next
Some
stage.
one of the when he has Melina, the throw is plus frame standing.
Big start
When he
here.
has Jade, it's
Back
a
to the corner
knockdown
you
throw. I
go.
think it does 120 or 130.
And his
Might be
Motaro
130.
time, the double
I
low.
forget what the Melina or the Katana throw does. I forget what that one does.
Nothing here. Well controlled right now by VGY though. If he keeps him in this corner, you know
But
he
yeah,
wants
they're all
to.
slightly different.
Wow, he dashed in for whiff punish grab. It actually was a throw punish.
Ready
He
to
broke
for the
anyway.
second time around in between the two low
Get
shots.
All right, Nicholas, finding the right button at the right time. VGY comes off the bar and back to a comfortable spot on stage. Turret set up.
Get multiple
Blocks
exits
were
afterwards.
there.
Yes.
So not for a lot of effect, and then immediately it's Jade, and immediately it's Nicholas's turn.
130 Jade throw.
Whiff punish, so rare to see Nico do something like that. The huge whiff.
Almost got one there.
Oh, Scott like with punish.
Nicholas will take advantage.
Johnny.
Gets some good damage while he can after a very uncharacteristic huge whiff in neutral.
We're gonna be about even here after the camera drops.
178 versus 171. It's mega close.
Play this up.
Oh, did he get it this time? No. What's he looking for? What is he looking for with that?
As the big boy Motaros keep the pressure on the overhead from downtown.
He got him. He got him anyway.
VGY is gonna make the top 8 of Final Kombat 3-1 over Nicolas. Everyone getting crazy here in the building.
He knows.
Time for another Boston Tea Party. No,
VGY
stop.
for the next round. They both end up at 3-1 in this group
Down with the
stage.
king.
Magnificent performance.
So he can-
showing a different play style with a team here at Final Kombat. The control, the slower, non-risk taking, just straight shotting.
Yeah, that was awesome. He did a
Harassment.
phenomenal job. That's
Up close with the stand
he'd be
two,
one of the
no big
just one of the
risks.
best players in the whole tournament.
Yeah, it
Nicholas.
was
The twins are considered
footsie-based safety
amongst the
first
best
style
period.
of
So
Sean
for him to
Motaro,
get a
super
win
cool
there,
to watch.
big win for
Nicholas, I
him.
mean,
It's
as
going to
always,
guarantee him a
played
spot in the top
fantastically
8 no
throughout
matter what
almost
for
the whole
tomorrow.
thing. Just a couple of
It's exactly
issues
what
in
he
there. So
needed.
for the most part, this was, max level for both players. Very fun to watch. Impressive as always on both sides. And we'll see both of them in the top 8 tomorrow.
And congratulations.
Taking a look at the end of this thing here. Again, few overheads for VGY. That wasn't really the go-to for the mix-up. So when he brought it out, he made sure that it was impactful, and you could see that it was right there. Again, 3-1. Nico ends up at +6.
And today was a good day
VGY
so
ends
far. I
up
have
at
no idea what I want.
+3. Nico will end up as #1 in the group. VGY
That's where
is
I'm at
number
now.
2.
What am I gonna eat?
Now we're not done with the group yet. You'll notice that 2 of those players
What's
still
up,
only
Law?
have 3
It's
matches
okay,
in
even if
total.
MK is not your favorite, Lord.
Wise
This is the time to
and
watch
Chocolate. Now,
MK.
best that Wise
That's what I
can
keep
end
trying
up
to tell
at is
everybody. Even if you
2-2.
don't like MK
The
like
best that Chocolate
that, and it's
can end
not your
up is
favorite
1-3,
game, and you
so
like
that's why we're
Tekken or
already
whatever other
saying that
game you
Nico
like,
and VGY
this is
will
the best
move
weekend
on.
to watch
That
Mortal
said,
Kombat.
if you are these 2 players,
because they're the
you're
best
still gonna be taking this
players,
thing seriously.
and
Absolutely,
they
because
might
there's still
surprise
money
you.
on the line with
Yes.
where
And
you
they're
end
playing
up
for a
in
lot of
this
money.
tournament. Everyone is getting paid, but
So
it's a
Nicholas,
shocking difference
video
between
games,
one
yo,
placing. It's a
and
minimum
then the other
of
guys get
$1,000
bodied. Sorry,
difference.
Wise. Sorry, Javier.
And
Man,
where you end
the
up in
godlike
this group
Scorpion
standing.
got
So
bodied.
that's what's on the line here for Wise Gemini. You know, if he falls here,
I think
he
he's
could end up
bodied.
last in the group.
He's going to end up at 2-2, and Javier is going to end up in 2-2. Only question is who's on top based on game differential, right? So Chocolate
Yeah, but it's not going to matter.
going to end up at best 1-3. Well, okay, yeah. So I guess it
Yeah,
could be
so
1-3.
so
But even if Chocolate, let's see, if he goes 3-0, he'll end up at -3, and Wise will end up at -4. So okay, I guess
I want to kind of
conceivably
go
it's
back
possible
later
that
and see
Wise
some more
could
Fox
end up
was
at
doing. I'm
last
curious
place
what
still.
Fox played
Chocolate could
today.
end up at last place still. We're trying to do the
I know we
math
missed it
live,
because
if
we
you
were
can
watching
tell.
Tekken.
I think that is
8.
the case. In any case, right? Regardless
All right,
of
so
what
the next
numbers
pool
are,
or
the theory and
Ninja
all
Killer's
that,
pool. Don't
for
go
both
too far,
players,
guys. I want
they're
to see
still gonna be
Ninja
doing
Killer
their
play.
best on
His
there.
pool's
Of course,
next.
money's part of it, right?
Ninja
The
Killer,
difference
Mighty
between, like,
Unjust.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000 for players who make it outside of the top 8.
That'd
That's
be the two
relevant.
I want to see win. Ninja
Probably
Killer
more
might be
relevant
unjust, but
is here you are on the big stage, 400,000 people watching live at home, 10,000 people watching here live in person.
Yeah,
and
thank you guys. Thank you for being here.
Thanks to all 10,000
person
for
here at
showing up.
Final
Appreciate
Combat.
it.
Shouts to you guys and everyone at home watching.
10,000 people.
And that means that you want to show up big time, and maybe even most important,
This dude just
sort of the sense of having done well, right?
Yes.
Of not having just kind of showed up and not having showed what
you
you're
making
really
up numbers
capable
over
of.
there,
There is the
David?
sense of pride still
10,000
left
people.
out there in the world, okay? And these guys here to show what they got, what they were able to do, that's a really big factor here. And everyone's been showing out. Congratulations to all these final combatants. You guys have been great so far. We're about to approach the halfway here in group stages, as this is the last one of Group B before all is said and done, before we move on to
I
group
think
number
considering
C,
that this match doesn't
you guys
matter
see the
much,
likes of, oh
this
my
is a good
goodness,
match for me to order
Ninja
food,
Killer,
right, chat?
Mighty
Let me
Unjust,
see what's a good
Makaron,
option for Grub.
Zeus, and Brozif in that one. So don't go
I don't even know what I want
It's
to
only
eat.
just begun here at Final Combat.
Yep, and this is the first day of the official Final Combat. Of course, LCQ was yesterday, but today is the group stage. And then, as we mentioned, two of our players have already qualified
Group
for top 8. Well, that
stage. Let the
takes
games
place
begin.
tomorrow. We'll get into that whole business when we get to it on the next day. Again, still a lot more work to be done here. And you mentioned Group C. That's not the end of it either. There's Group D to round things out later on.
Nothing but killers in that as well.
Yeah.
And this pro competition, in comparison to the prior one, David, a lot more international talent on display.
Yeah.
In comparison to the last Final Combat, which was in 2020, 11 of the finalists
for a
were
long
from
time,
NA, only 4 from
Alchemist.
outside. Much different this time around.
14 hours
where
from
you
now,
have
something
almost
like
a
that,
50-50
15 hours
split,
from now.
give or take. I mean,
11
a little bit less. You've
a.m.
only got
Sweden
5
time,
representatives
Street Fighter
from
starts.
NA, and then the rest from international.
So
That's
do your
pretty crazy.
math from there.
And that's not just about the fact that we have the whole regionality lined up. Some of those players were among the top 9 in global points, right?
So
it's not just about having sort of, we have these different regions that are guaranteed to show up. No, it's about who actually got in by global points as well.
That's what makes this so internationally strong, is that, you know, so many of those sub-regions, EU West,
Homie said make a
Legal
poll.
Team
I should,
South,
but I'm
they
just
have
going to
3
pick something.
representatives here. They have 2 representatives here because those players are so good that they were able to qualify through the offlines, through the onlines, which you get points from.
Here's the standings so far out of Group A. It's Sonic Fox and Fatal Combat who have made it into the top 8 tomorrow, meaning we won't be seeing Tekken Master or Souls Clue or Killer Shinnok. All 3 killers who we've seen do fantastic
Sonic
things
Fox
in the past
destroyed his pool.
show up
What
and
the
did
hell
some great things
happened
this
over
weekend
there?
as well, but not going to be seeing them tomorrow. And then Group B, as we've been watching here, Nicholas and Video Games Yo
both made
at
it out.
3-1 will qualify for the next stage.
And you wouldn't think about it looking at this, but one of the most exciting matches of the tournament was Souls Clue versus Killer Shinnok from there in group number 8.
That was
so
sick, yeah.
You never know what you're going to get in
Super
any
cool tech
of these matches. That's for sure. These guys are settling onto the stage.
Yep, they're going to be setting buttons here.
Damn, I'm debating taking a break,
Feels
chat.
good.
I feel
Chocolate
kind of
back
out
up
of it.
there. Wise Gemini.
I think it's because how many hours did I
Chocolate
stream
Risk
yesterday? I
going
think that's
at
part of what's got me
0-4,
out
which
of
is
it.
incredible to think about
I
considering
want to see
what
Ninja
we've
Killer,
seen
but I
him
might just
do.
save my energy for
He
tomorrow.
has lost each time.
I'll think
He's
about it.
3-9 in games, and yet
He
his
almost-
defense has been amazing.
He almost took it over VGY.
He did. The pressure's been incredible.
It was more than 8 or 9. I think I
Doesn't
did like
feel
12
like he
hours
is.
What is
yesterday.
Shujinko
Laid an
doing
egg
on the
up
screen
there.
right now? What is that cameo doing on the screen?
he's-
We did so
he's
many hours that I didn't get to
in-
play Mega
He was a
Time.
placeholder.
Yeah, he was a stop on the train's road to get to the location that we're ending up at here.
Where are all the Shujinko players at?
The dogs of war.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I just want to
That's
save
my
energy for
question. I didn't
tomorrow.
expect
It's
you
not
to
that I
have an
don't want to see
I
the
don't have an
pools,
answer for that. He's pretty cool.
because I
I'll
do
give
want
him
to see
that.
this and see what the guys are doing.
Havoc Scorp.
At the same time, my
Yes.
brain is like mush.
And I wonder if he's just covering a jump read with the Scorpion when he advances with the 4-2 there. He's
I
done
don't. I
multiple
mean,
times
I
in
want to
this
play
prior
the
match.
new SMT,
Chocolate
but
is
I want to play it on
absolutely looking
stream.
for
I don't want to
stand
play
block
through
to
the
tell
beginning
each
and then
time.
play it by myself and then enjoy, have you guys jump in the
Looks
middle
like
of
we're
it.
down 2K on that one.
So I might just save it for during the week.
I like how we're starting this one. Nice and active with the buttons. It's a swing fest. Flow doesn't work. Why is Gemini the quick micro? He didn't believe enough.
Nothing else.
No blood bubble. He's trying to bait.
Forcing back to Jade.
I think
Finds the hit first, even before the glaive is relevant. Yeah.
I think once he sees that he's in
What's
glaive,
up,
he's willing to
self-minded?
stand one to look for
How
the
you
start
doing?
of it for him to maybe
I was
go the
taking a
back forward
break
to it.
actually, self-minded.
Try to get a tether going. We close the gap.
Honestly, I
close
think
out
that
the
break is
stagger.
sounding good. my brain is in that mood where I think I need a rest
Chocolate
right now.
finds it. Again, I'm always impressed by Chocolate.
So what I'm gonna do, guys, is for you two
Second
guys, I'm
step
sorry
forward.
YouTube to head out so suddenly.
If only his
This is
arm
a
was
tournament,
little
Cookie
bit
Monster, so
longer.
you know. If you want to watch the rest, YouTube, here's what I need y'all to do right now, YouTube guys, because I'm gonna
Literally
let
twice
you
his
guys
arm
go
length, 'cause
first.
he's got
Just
one
go
arm
here,
that's being held by the other.
twitch.tv/netherrealm, and if you want to watch the rest of the pool today, you can. You want to see more of it, just come back here tomorrow. I'm gonna check out more of it.
Execution's been crisp too from Chocolate. Oh no. Wise confirmation. What? Where's the confirmation from Wise on
Yeah,
that?
he's had a number of individual hits that haven't really.
Sorry,
resulted
YouTube,
in
that I
much.
didn't stay on too long, but I hope
There
you
it
guys
is.
had a good time
Now we're
today.
talking.
I think that the 6 hours of Tekken got me
Hard to get
exhausted.
jumping combos after the Scorpion lands. I wonder if that up.
But I'll
was
see
an
you all
input
later.
error.
Bye, YouTube guys.
trying to
Go
move
to that
forward with
link
the
if you want to see the rest of the tournament. All you YouTube guys that are
Trying to get
watching,
insanely
alright?
optimal. It's a weird crumble state does that Scorpion overhead give you.
Alright.
Just outside of the
I'm
range,
letting
and
you two
again,
go.
3
Bye,
bars
YouTube.
spent by Wise. He's had that a couple of times throughout